If you have around $1,500 to spend on a new gaming PC and you want the best performance at 1440p, but you also want to be able to play at 4K resolution and 1080p really high FPS as well, then this video is going to be the perfect one for you. I will show you the perfect gaming PC build for $1,500 and I will also show you the estimated performance, but let me tell you, the performance it's insane in any resolution. You will have the link to all of the components I will mention down below in the video description. With that being said, let's start. So first, let's talk about the most important part, the CPU and GPU combo for this system. For the CPU, we have the AMD Ryzen 7 7700, which is going to be an amazing CPU from the AM5 platform. And if you're new to PCs, let me explain. If you get this AM5 platform, it is going to be more upgradable over time if you end up upgrading to a new CPU from AMD down the line. This CPU has 8 cores and it's going to be amazing for gaming but also for streaming. And then for the graphics card and the most important component for most titles, we have two options. You can get either the RTX 4070 Ti from Nvidia, which is going for $770, or you can get the RX 7900 XT from AMD. Both are really similar in terms of rasterized performance, so it comes down to your needs. The RX 7900 XT is a bit more expensive by the time that I'm recording this video. You can get it for about $30 more, but you get more VRAM in 20 gigs of VRAM, which is going to be important if you want to upgrade to 4K down the line, and it's also slightly faster in rasterized performance. Now the RTX 4070 Ti has less VRAM, but it is cheaper and it also has Nvidia features that might be interesting to you. For example, ray tracing performance, DLSS 3, and it also works better with most content creation and productivity work applications. In terms of gaming performance, the 7900 XT on a 15 game average at 1080p high to ultra settings was able to average 180 FPS, while the 4070 Ti 171 FPS. Then on that same 15 game average, but this time at 1440p, the 7900 XT was able to average 135 FPS and the 4070 Ti 128 FPS. So really similar in terms of performance, you will not notice the difference. And then on that same test at 4K resolution, the 7900 XT was able to average 80 FPS, while the 4070 Ti 72 FPS. So you can play at any resolutions with no issues and really high FPS depending on the game and depending on the settings. But just so you know, this test was made with really high demanding titles as well on ultra quality settings like The Last of Us Part 1. And if you want to see more benchmarks, I currently have the RTX 4070 Ti on my system, so you will have my video on the 4070 Ti test on different titles at 1440p resolution in the top right of the screen. Back to the video, then which one should you get? And here's my honest answer. If you care about ray tracing, you also want a GPU that's going to be more capable of not only gaming but also content creation and productivity work, then I believe you should get the RTX 4070 Ti. However, if you want a slightly faster GPU and you want to upgrade to 4K down the line, the VRAM difference might be important to you. For that reason, I do recommend you the 7900 XT in that scenario. However, both GPUs are going to deliver amazing performance when it comes to gaming, and there's no need to overthink it. Honestly, you're going to get an amazing performance anyway. You get the Thermal Right Assassin X for the CPU cooler, then the MSI Pro B650M Wi-Fi Micro ATX motherboard. This one has Wi-Fi included and it has enough features for gaming. Then for the memory kit, we have 32 gigs of DDR5 memory at 6000 MHz CL36, which if you're new to PCs, these are really fast timings, and 32 gigs of RAM will help you out when it comes to not only gaming but also streaming. Then you get 1TB of Gen 4 SSD, the Bitfinex Nova Mesh Micro ATX mini tower case with 3 pre-installed fans, really good airflow. And then for the power supply, we get the MSI Mag A750GL. This is a 750 watt 80 plus volt power supply and it's going to be enough wattage. Now that you know that this PC with any GPU, the 4070 Ti or the 7900 XT, is going to be amazing, and in my opinion, this is the best price to performance system in the whole market, let's talk about pricing. So the price for the PC with the RTX 4070 Ti is gonna cost you $1,505 when I'm recording this video. Maybe when you're watching this, it's a bit more expensive or a bit cheaper. I do recommend you checking the latest prices in the description. And then if you decide to get the AMD option, it's gonna cost you $1,530. So the price difference is not that big and both PCs are going to be amazing. However, the main focus for these PCs was gaming. So if you're a creator, then you want to get a different system where you will still get a great gaming performance, but the primary focus is going to be productivity work and content creation, and gaming as a second. So you will also have my video on the $1,500 all around gaming PC build that I made recently, and trust me, the components are different, but if your main focus is gaming, then the one on this video is going to be the best option that you can get. And if you have any questions about this PC or a Prebuilt PC maybe, let me know in the comment section. I will try to reply as fast as possible. And if you got to this point of the the video, comment Shadow, I'm a real one. That way I know that you're actually a real one. Thank you guys for watching, thank you for the support, and I will see you on the next one.